him
Like how
anymore.
How are the promos going to work? How are the promos going to work? Because the whole gimmick is they don't speak English. Like, I don't understand how this is going to work. Like, I don't get it. I don't know how this is going to work. We'll find out. I guess we will find out. Maybe they'll get a new manager. I don't know. I'm not sure. Paul Heyman's not busy lately, I don't think. But but in all seriousness, the Paul Ellering thing, as Sal just said, pretty much he's getting older, and even though, and I think Wade Keller said it perfectly, he's like, wait, Paul Ellering looked 61 when I was a teenager. The guy doesn't age. Like, the guy doesn't change. You can look at videos on the WWE Network from like 30 years ago. He looks exactly the same. Like, it's scary how exactly the same he looks. Like, I don't know how that works. I'm not really sure how that works. But yeah, when he was in NXT, everything was based in Orlando except for occasional road trips, like occasional. So, and even the Authors of Pain were doing the Florida loop. They were doing the Florida loop. They were doing the road trip loop. So, good for them. Good for AOP. Paul Ellering, you were fun. Maybe he'll show up for once in a while occasions, like special occasions like SummerSlams or the big events or something like that. It would be cool. But speaking of surprises, so we played the whole Elias concert earlier. They got into the concert, he's talking about New Orleans, and then music hits. And I'm like, what the hell is that? But the crowd popped because they had the camera, they had the screen up, so everyone in the crowd knew what was going on. We didn't know what was going on at home. And all of a sudden, Bobby Lashley walked out. I'm like, Bobby Lashley's here apparently. Okay, I've heard rumors.
Yeah, why not?
I've heard rumors, but okay, Bobby Lashley's here. How do you feel about Bobby Lashley returning to WWE after all these years?
Okay. I mean, I wonder what they're going to utilize him for? Question mark.
Well, the funny part about Lashley, and one thing I've always had an issue with Lashley back in WWE run, he was terrible on promos. Awful. Like, I thought he was terrible. The one thing, I don't watch a lot of, obviously I don't watch Impact, but from what I've heard from people who do watch Impact on a regular basis, Lashley has drastically improved on promos. Like, drastically. If that's the case, and we know Lashley can wrestle, we know that. If that's the case, they might be able to push him as their big, like, next African-American star. Like, their big one, like the main eventer.
Okay.
Like, I mean, they want one. Like, they want to bring Almost up, the big Hispanic star. Like, they want to do that. Like, maybe they have that with Lashley. You know what I mean? Why not? You know what I mean? I mean, he's not young. Like, I would personally do it with one of the members of the New Day more than I would do it with Lashley because they're younger. Because they are younger than him.
Right.
But hey, what the hell? If they see something, all I gotta say, excuse me. All I gotta say is keep him and Michael Hayes apart. Because that's what happened last time. Michael Hayes decided to be a racist and pissed off Lashley and Crystal, and that's what happened last time. So, let's not do that. If anything, can you please bring back his theme music that I love so much near the end of his last run? I loved his theme music at the end. When they changed his theme music for his match against Cena, and then he left like a month later, so we never got to hear it again. Like, they changed the music to, like, they had lyrics, it was really action-packed, they did an amazing entrance, and then he was gone a month later. Like, damn it! That's when he had a cool entrance, he's gone! Damn it to hell! Alright, so you did not see SmackDown, so a lot of this you have not seen or heard, which is going to be fun. This is going to be a lot more fun for me. So first of all, we opened the show with Shane McMahon announcing that Daniel Bryan has relinquished his title as GM because he is now officially a in-ring competitor. Which, a sentence that I never thought I'd say again. So I'm very excited about that sentence. So he's like, well, we need a new GM. Awesome. And Mandy yells out, Paige. It's before he makes the announcement. Mandy yells out, Paige. It's going to be Paige. I'm like, no, maybe. And all of a sudden, he's like, Paige. And Mandy's like, I called it. Paige comes out wearing more clothes than she was on Monday, and Mandy was joking. She's like, "Wow, she goes into men, but she has to cover herself up a little bit," which is funny. Which was pretty funny. I'm like, I did the same thing with AJ Lee. So okay, right. So I might have just spoiled my thing. But okay, I have a question for you, a little trivia question that you can't look up because I'm watching you. Okay. Can you name? Paige is now the 5th female general manager in WWE history. Can you name the other 4?
Well, Vicky Guerrero. Wasn't AJ Styles? Oh, not AJ. Oh my God, AJ Lee.
Yes, she was one for a little while on Raw. So you got two.
Uh,
One's super obvious. One's super obvious that you're missing.
Mae Young.
She's currently the commissioner on Raw. Commissioner on Raw. She was GM of SmackDown.
Oh, Stephanie.
Stephanie, obviously, an obvious one. Like, I'm giving you hints on this one. There's one other one. You're probably not going to get it, but I'll tell you it anyway. This is an obscure one. I had to look it up to make sure I was right. When it pop into my brain, I'm like, am I right about this? I've looked it up. I am right. Tiffany, who people know better as Taryn Terrell, was general manager of ECW near the end. And that does count in WWE.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
That does count in WWE history. So she's now officially the 5th general manager, female general manager. So there you go.
Okay.
Little trivia there. The Tiffany one, I had to look it up myself to make sure I was right, but I am right. So there you go. I was like, okay, cool. Awesome.
Okay.
So Paige, how do you feel about Paige being general manager? I like this. I really like this a lot.
Yeah.
I think it'd be fun.
Now, do you think that we'll see Absolution get traded so they can still stay together?
I have a weird feeling. We'll get to the shakeup in a few minutes. That's one of my things. That Absolution's going to get moved over. And I'll get into that. I have ideas for the shakeup when we get there. But so you did not get to hear this, and I got to play this just to hear your reaction. So Shinsuke Nakamura, everybody knows, turned heel on Sunday. He turned heel on Sunday. Now the question was, how is he going to be heel in front of this New Orleans crowd that doesn't give a shit? Like, especially it's Tuesday night. And by the way, the carryover, normally the carryover from Monday to Tuesday isn't great. The carryover from Monday to Tuesday this year was fantastic. Like, it was amazing, the difference between years past and this year's SmackDown. The SmackDown this year was fun. So they enter, Nakamura gets in the back. Nakamura's in the back, and Renee goes up to his locker room, which just says Nakamura on the door. Which I would love them to do that. I would love them to do that joke. It says Nakamura. Not just gonna work. It says Nakamura. Locker room. It's very funny. Very funny. But anyway, so this is what happened. I'm just gonna play this. This is Renee Young talking to Shinsuke Nakamura. I want to hear your reaction to this. Here we go.
Shinsuke, a lot of people are calling your attack on AJ Styles reprehensible, a heinous act, and at the very least, poor sportsmanship. After so many years of anticipation, why would you tarnish your dream match?
Renee, I don't know what came over me. Maybe I got too emotional. I'm very, very sorry for what I did to AJ Styles.
By the way, the reason I'm with that, he winked after saying that, which is hysterical. The crowd was going crazy. So here's the second half of this.
Shinsuke, that clearly you're being very disingenuous. Please, can you give me an answer why you attacked AJ Styles?
Sorry, no speak English.
That's great.
The long pause made it for me. It was like,
can that be his thing when he doesn't want to talk to people? Like that could be like his heel thing where he don't speak English.
I really hope it is. I hope it's a thing from now on because that was amazing. I didn't expect it.
That was fantastic.
Even like the professionals that do this, even they didn't expect that line because it was such a funny moment. So, by the way, so the first thing that Paige did as GM, she announced that we're getting Daniel Bryan versus AJ Styles to end WrestleMania weekend. and the place went crazy. Like, the place went absolutely insane. Well,
yes.
You know how you get Nakamura over as a heel? You know how you do it in front of New Orleans? You have him interrupt Daniel Bryan versus AJ Styles.
Yeah.
And he came down and he hit the Kinshasa on Daniel Bryan.
Wow.
Exactly. That's what you knew. It was like, oh shit. And the crowd turned on him. It was like, oh my God, that's how you do it. You turn on it. You gotta attack Daniel. And then he hit the then he went after and he hit he low blowed AJ 3 times and then hit the Kinshasa on AJ.
And then he said, "I don't speak English," and then walked away.
But like, that's how you get heel heat. I said, you interrupt Daniel Bryan, AJ Styles. I'm like, holy shit. That was perfect. Absolutely perfect.
Yeah. Well done.
So, Charlotte comes out to talk about her beating Asuka. And it's still one of the most shocking moments of Mania, by far. You know? So, Charlotte comes out, starts talking about Asuka, and they're talking, and he's talking to her things, the crowd's behind her, the crowd's behind her, until music hits, and out comes the Iconics. Not the Iconic one, the Iconics, they're just the Iconics now, which is fine, easier to say. And it's Peyton Royce and Billie Kay. Peyton Royce, by the way, coming off fighting a bunch of matches at the Access tournament. So Peyton Royce and Billie Kay come out, and they start making fun of Charlotte. I don't have all the audio because it was just too much. It would have been too long. But they were just making fun of Charlotte, going back and forth. You have to look on YouTube. The impression of them mocking Charlotte was hysterical. Because I think it was Billie Kay. Who's like, I want to thank my hairdresser. I want to thank my mother. I want to thank the air for being that I breathe. Oh my God, what a bitch! So then they're like, "Well, we're gonna make a moment with you," and they start beating the living shit out of her. And I mean, nobody came down the stage. It was terrible. Like, they just beat the living shit out of her, and like brought her to the outside. They threw her into the ring post. Like, it was crazy. Well, the crowd starts catching on to what's going on, and they start chanting for Carmella.
Right.
And Mandy's like, No, they're not going to do this, are they? No. They're not doing this tonight, are they? And this is right where he did going to bed. And like, no. Wait, huh?
Not now. Straight days. Charlotte can't even move. She's defenseless. Carmella's cashing in. You got to be kidding me.
By the way, because you didn't see this, the hilariousness, the reason she's yelling so much, Carmella, is because...
I saw the clip actually on Facebook.
I'll explain to people that are hearing the audio, though. The hilariousness, because the referee, the gimmick here is the referee is stalling on purpose. Just to give Charlotte a fighting chance. So he's stalling on her. So he's playing dumb. And he keeps asking her, well, what does this mean? Do you really want to cash in? Do you really want to do it? You don't pick it up.
Giving me.
But it was more a facial expression. It was so fucking funny. It was like he was doing a bit, like right in the middle of this massive cash in. It was so fucking funny.
What doesn't the referee understand?
So annoying.
Ladies and gentlemen, Carmella is cashing in her Money in the Bank contract.
Oh my God. Carmella's going to win the championship. This is brilliant. This is it. Charlotte can barely stand up. Her guaranteed she's finally going to do it. There's the bow. Here we go. Carmella with the kick. Charlotte Flair is down. New champion. Carmella is champion.
Here is the winner and the new SmackDown Women's Champion, Carmella.
The crowd was going.
Her screaming bloody murder did it for me, though, because it was absolutely hysterical.
But after all the teases the last month, and she's just screaming at the referee. That was about a minute. Minute 18, and most of that was her screaming, and I couldn't let it out because it was too damn funny.
Even I was screaming when I was watching it on my phone. I'm like, cash it in!
Imagine watching it live, because you don't know what's about to happen. You know what I mean? Watching it live, which was insane. Oh my God! So Carmella's now the SmackDown Women's Champion. Holy shit!
Right.
What a weird week. This has been a really strange week. So she's the SmackDown Women's Champion, and then she starts crying in the ring. I think she was just realizing, oh shit, I'm holding a belt. Like, oh shit,
right.
I'm actually won a belt. Like, oh wow, I don't care how I did it, I won. Holy crap! I just been Charlotte. Like, that's in the record books. So she's legitimately crying in the ring. So they interview her later, and This is hilarious. I don't have the audio, but it's so funny. She gets interviewed by Josh Flynn. The Josh Flynn is just acting stupid, which is funny on its own right. Because she actually asked her, "Why did you choose tonight to cash in your money there?" He actually asked that question. Really? That's a question you're asking?
Of course.